Xerox error codes 062-380 and 062-381 indicate heating issues in printers, specifically with the fuser unit. The fuser melts toner onto paper, and these errors usually mean it's not heating correctly. The fuser unit is responsible for applying heat to melt toner onto paper during the printing process. When it doesn't function properly, printing stops. The 062-38 code often signals a warm-up failure or overheating detection, meaning the fuser cannot reach the required temperature. The 062-381 code may indicate a malfunction in the heating element or thermistor, which monitors temperature. These heating errors can halt printing operations entirely, leading to significant downtime in office environments. These heating errors originate from problems within the fuser assembly's heating mechanism. This assembly uses halogen lamps, thermistors, and thermostats to maintain temperatures around 180 to 200 degrees Celsius, which is 356 to 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Error 062380 triggers when the fuser fails to reach the correct temperature within 2 to 5 minutes. This can be caused by faulty heaters, power supply issues, or clogged vents that prevent proper heating. Error 062-381 indicates a thermistor discrepancy, where temperature sensors detect anomalies such as overheating or cold spots in the system. Before diving into complex solutions, try these basic steps to resolve heating errors. First, perform power cycling by turning the printer off, waiting a few seconds, and turning it back on to reset the sensors. Second, clean the printer by removing dust from fuser vents and rollers to prevent heat buildup. These simple steps can sometimes resolve the error without further intervention. If basic troubleshooting doesn't resolve the heating errors, advanced component checks can be performed using Xerox's Service Diagnostics tool. This professional diagnostic software is available via USB connection or network access, allowing technicians to run detailed tests on printer components. The tool allows testing of 3 critical components. First, the fuser lamp test verifies the heating element can reach and maintain the required temperature for toner fusion. Second, the thermistor test checks temperature sensors. Normal operating temperature ranges from 180 to 200 degrees Celsius. The diagnostics tool provides real-time readings to identify any anomalies. Third, the control board test examines electrical signals and communication between components to ensure proper coordination of the heating process. During these advanced checks, you may need to access internal components, as shown in this disassembled view. However, remember that printer internals contain high-voltage parts and hot surfaces. Always prioritize your safety by disconnecting power and wearing protective gear. If you're not experienced with electronics, contact a certified technician to avoid injury or further damage. When troubleshooting fails, faulty components like the fuser unit or thermistor must be replaced to resolve heating errors in Xerox printers. The first option is replacing the entire fuser unit, which includes the heating elements and all related components. This comprehensive replacement costs between $200 and $500. Alternatively, replace specific parts like the thermistor, which monitors temperature. This targeted approach costs only $50 to $100. Always use genuine Xerox parts for replacements to maintain optimal printer performance and avoid additional complications. For cost-effective options, explore 3D printed replacement parts available through open-source communities like Thingiverse. These alternatives help reduce dependency on original equipment manufacturer parts. Xerox is integrating IoT sensors in newer models, like the AltaLink C8170 released in 2024, to monitor fuser health in real time. This predictive maintenance approach uses sensors that constantly analyze data to detect indicators like fuser overheating or buildup before they cause errors. This system aims to preempt heating errors by 30 to 50%, preventing costly downtime and maintenance issues. Let's examine real-world examples of how these Xerox heating errors were resolved. A mid-sized law firm using workcenter printers faced recurring 062-381 errors after printing 100,000 pages. Diagnosis showed a worn thermistor was causing temperature sensor malfunctions. Replacing the thermistor fixed the problem and demonstrated the value of preventive maintenance, saving significant costs in downtime. In another case, a European commercial print provider experienced 062380 errors on Versalink B700 units due to overheating in humid conditions. Ventilation improvements and Xerox's remote monitoring service reduced these errors by 40%, as detailed in Xerox's climate adaptive printing guidelines. Experts view these errors as wear indicators rather than defects, indicating normal printer aging. Future Xerox MFPs may use AI-driven diagnostics to automate error resolution by analyzing sensor data. Stricter energy regulations are pushing for low-heat fusers, which may lower the incidence of these errors. In the meantime, regularly maintaining your printer and promptly addressing these error codes is critical.